Hi, so I thought I would show you guys today what I have been busily working on the last few evenings. I've been kind of wanting to do something new and arty, but couldn't figure out what it was and was sort of flailing around, and then a friend of mine posted a video of something she bought on Etsy, which was a junk journal, and it clicked immediately. So a little bit of online shopping later, picking up things like really pointy awls and needles and linen wax thread and stuff like that, and a paper cutter and a couple of punches that I didn't have. I thought I'd try to make a junk journal. I have a lot of scrapbook paper saved up. I am a paperaholic. I have a ton of paper. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna use stuff I have here. So this is what I've made in the last couple of evenings. So this is my first attempt at bookbinding and paperwork. So anyway, this is my my little journal, tied up with some trim little braid that I bought ages ago for probably something costuming, undoubtedly something costuming, I have no idea what. And I made this. So this is a piece of scrapbook paper, but most everything else that's in the book, except for this scrapbook paper, is actually made with a gray parchment paper that I have a ton of. I have a big fat glued pad of this stuff. So I savaged that and then attacked it with tea and inks. So this is my very poor binding. The glue got a bit bad here, but anyway, it's a single signature sewn down the middle with 5 holes, waxed linen thread. And anyway, I had a lot of fun. So this was actually a piece of scrap photocopy paper that I think has something printed on the back because it was just stuff for shredding, that I was actually just practicing using the stamps on, and then kind of liked how it turned out, stamped on a key, bada bing, bada boom. This is a little pocket that I added with a little bit of washi tape, and again, just a little piece. I was just actually tucking things in these little corners to show, oh yes, I can tuck things in the corners. I should probably put things in the corners. But tea-stained paper. Another little envelope where you can tuck something in there, and oh, that's the fold down, so you can tuck something in there and you can tuck something underneath it. I did up a little band where you can tuck something in both sides, and I just stuck in a piece of the leftover scrapbook paper that I could use. Another little pocket with just a little ticket to show that things tuck in there, a little thing there. Mostly this is largely just blank paper, so you can actually use it as a journal. And again, another little just scrap card left over. This is actually a card that matches the color theme really nicely, that I bought years and years ago when I had a thing for stationery. Again, a card can go in here or in here. More blank pages. In the middle, I've tucked another little mini journal that I didn't tea stain the interior pages. I just did a little smudging with ink, and then occasionally got, you know, actual errors where the ink thing smudged. But again, this is actually sewn in with linen thread. I didn't have the wax linen thread I bought was thick, so this is actually linen thread I had for Norse costuming that I then just waxed so that it wouldn't be so heavy as this. Again, so an extra little bonus journal, pages, tea stained. That was a lot of fun, spattering tea at the pages. This is another little point. You can, just a little folded over page. You could tuck something in. More blank pages. Again, this is not the parchment paper. This is photocopy paper that I, again, was playing with and liked how it was turning out, so made these little pockets. Again, you can just tuck something underneath. You can tuck something under there. Another little folded in pocket with little gold bees. A little band so you can tuck whatever you like in there. I've just stuck in, again, a scrap of paper just to show that it's there. Again, at the very end of everything, I forgot that this was on my desk and I was doing a bit of edging on something and I got messed up my page. But anyway, my first time ever doing a journal or bookbinding or paper craft since I was probably 10 or 12 or 15. Anyway, a couple more little pockets so you can stick things in here, decorate with a little bit of tape. This is just a little, you can write a little letter or tuck a little letter in there. And another little pocket here. Again, I run out of things to tuck in the pockets. Oh, here, I'll tuck. Okay. So you can stuck something in there. You can tuck something in there. I was playing with gilding. I found gold paint. So I tucked that in there. And that's it. That's my book. So that's a couple of evenings of work, learning, watching YouTube videos on how to do a bookbinding. I totally confess that I bought, sorry for my arm, I bought books on bookbinding so I can try different stitches, different techniques, how to do multiple signatures, how to do kettle stitch to bind signatures. I have a ton of scrapbook paper and fake, like this cheesy parchment paper. I have a ton of it in gray. I have some in brown, although not as much as I thought. I've used it on a lot of like my own projects. Anyway, I am super chuffed. This is the first time I've made a book. I think it's cool. I'm really pleased. Anyway, so yay, I made a thing. Hurrah. Thanks. Bye.